So, hello everyone. My name is Bryce Diaz. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Wait, hold on. Let me get rid of my black face. And for Jeff was gonna. Oh my god.
Now you're just dropping. I love that. I actually really like that intro music. I do. It's good.
Yes. So, yes. Hello everyone. If you haven't been in my channel, Andreas Pop Culture Guide Channel Presents, that is my logo that I use for every episode in my videos. If you check out my podcast, you know, pretty much everything. I use this logo now, and so this is nothing new. So I just thought that when me and Jeff were talking behind scenes, we were oh, maybe you should do like a intro as he does in his channel. If you guys went to the MCU Bleeding Edge, you understand he does his clips, he has his intros. So I was like, I have my intro, and so I'm gonna do that this time around. I know it's a little, a little, but yeah.
Andres, I'm surprised you haven't gotten a bigger boost on your other YouTube channel off of coming on the MCU's Bleeding Edge.
It's actually growing, actually.
Compared to the other channel, though, you know what I'm saying? Because you really
yeah,
in the last I don't know, 3 or 4 months, your subscriber count since you started becoming full time with us on the Bleeding Edge and whatnot and everything, and declared yourself a full time member of the team and whatnot. That's right, folks. I don't get the shot call when Andre's the pop culture guy. He tells me when he's on the team. You know what I'm saying? Which I like. I actually kind of dig that.
Yeah.
It's very clever. But no, the last 3 or 4 months or whatever, whatnot, your subscriber count on your main channel has really boosted.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, it just, with that channel, there's a lot more things people can like, besides superhero stuff. I do movies, I do, I do podcasts, I do, now reviews,
But remember, I've had a lot of people guest on the MCU's Bleeding Edge, so I've watched their subscriber count do the same thing before in the past. So, you know what I'm saying? I know the correlation. You know what I mean? I there's a reason why YouTube is our home base, just like it is for you, right? Which is one of the reasons that Andres and I are good friends. And same thing with Cyber, who we're hoping is going to join us.
Yeah.
If he isn't too busy. I told him to come get Chuckified.
Chuckified, yes. I hope you like that.
I do like that. I was waiting for you to say it. That should be like your slogan. Come on, folks, come join the live stream with True Knowledge and I'm just a pop culture guy. Get Chuckified, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Yeah, I should do that. Maybe next episode we'll do that.
You should. That'd be funny as shit if you actually said motherfucker too. If you were like, look, I'm from the Time Convention, bitch, right? Don't fuck around. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the past, right? So,
yeah. I'm from the 60s.
Just like Loki.
Yeah, exactly. So, so let's get into this. So, we're back again for Chucky Season 3, Episode 2, called Let the Right One In. Thank goodness this time was easy to say, because I messed it up last time. If you folks saw our Loki Season 2, Episode 2, I was just like, oh my god, why I say that first time episode on. But anyway, so Jeff S. True Knowledge is back. Jeff, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. You doing great?
Listen, you know what? I think I forgot how much I enjoyed guesting. Here I was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I was all kind of down and out, whatnot, and everything. And I was like, oh, I'm going to scrap the Sunday shows and whatnot and everything and whatnot, folks. We'd added a Sunday show on the Bleeding Edge, and I was kind of trying to keep it afloat. And I was kind of just in a bit of a rough spot. And long story short, of course I had the support of my friends and everything and whatnot, like Andres and Cyber and whatnot, and the rest of the squad on the Bleeding Edge and whatnot to back me. But still, here I am. I still find myself recording on Sunday. At the same time, I would be recording anyway. Well, no, I was doing 7 p.m.s, but either way, here I am. I'm still recording. I'm still live streaming, but I'm guesting, and I forgot how much I enjoy guesting. It's very enjoyable. It's very freeing. to just guest on shows and not have to worry about writing the outline and shit like that and whatnot, and take notes and all that stuff. You can just watch the episode, watch the movie, come on and do your thing, and it's fun.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm like same thing for you. I'm so excited to do these live streams now, just like to get another thing I can do on my channel, and just watching you and Cyber doing the moderate of the episodes of the TV weekly discussions we've been doing. Check out our Loki. It's been fun, and of course the Ahsoka. Like it's been fun. So I'm very excited that I'm doing this for Chucky.
Our numbers have been good too. We've done really good too.
Yeah, exactly. So, and yeah, man, I hate that we have 4 episodes, and we have to wait the 5 or 6 to get season 3 to be done, But hey, that's the writers and actor strike. So
I'm just happy to have a reason to really go on Peacock and like check it out. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was saying, like I was saying about going to see The Creator, folks. Which I went to see The Creator. No spoilers here or anything like that, but it's a kind of movie where it was like Oppenheimer type, not of that scale because it was sci-fi, but it was a good film. And one of the cool things about it was I came really early with my date because we had dinner and we had like some time to kill, so we just sat in the theater and chilled and we watched all the trailers, and there was a lot of them.
really?
And a lot of really good movies and whatnot that was really like that friggin' that Ridley Scott film that he's where he's doing Napoleon.
Yeah, Napoleon.
Oh man, that looks like it could be really good.
Yeah, I think that's the one I'm probably gonna see because I seen some of Scott's films. Like I saw House of Gucci, I saw All the Money in the World.
I didn't see House of Gucci yet. I've got to see it.
Oh God, you have to see it, buddy. It's one of my favorite guilty pleasure films. I say it's trying so hard to be an Oscar film, but it just fails in some aspect. But Lady Gaga is a great actress. She's great in that film. She's the best thing about that film.
I'm pissed off that the one that before I watch that, I've got to watch the one that she made with what's his name, as where she was where they redid that '80s film with Bette Midler. Stars Born.
Yeah, Star is Born. It's good, actually. It's really good.
I heard some of the music. The music was awesome. And what's that? That was the actor. That was that actual actor that like singing it and whatnot. Not Gaga, but like that that male actor, the guy from The Hangover.
Bradley Cooper. Yeah, Bradley Cooper, who voiced Roger
really
Cooper. Yeah. It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one. But no, you gotta take into consideration, Andre. I still gotta learn how to play my bass guitar, right? I still gotta learn how to play that. I still gotta put my record player together so I can listen to my Japanese bandmate albums. I got some stuff I've got to do before I can watch these movies, man. I've got shit to do, man.
Hey, I know. So, like, actually, speaking of Peacock, I actually had time to watch movies in Peacock. So Friday, I think I saw The People Under the Stairs and Nightbreed. 2 horror.
I haven't seen People Under the Stairs in a long time.
Oh my God, it's so good. You will like it still. It's
Chucky episode 2. Chucky episode 2 was pretty good.
Yes.
I'm not sure. I got to go back and watch. Now I have to go back and watch the first 2 seasons of Chucky. Like when we get done with the reviewing the episodes, I'll probably start watching them tonight. When I go to bed, I'll go back to season 1 and I'll pick up where I left off after episode 5 or whatever the hell it was or whatever, and I'm going to start right there. Because a lot happened in this episode, and it pissed me off because like Chucky killed off characters that I liked.
Yeah, I know. We'll get into that. So Jeff, let me hear your first thoughts. Like, you like this better than episode 1, for this season? Like,
oh, that's tough.
Yeah, it's.
Give me like 10 minutes or whatever, and let the conversation flow a little bit and whatnot, and then I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I think about that. It's very hard right now. Like that to really delineate between the 2 different episodes to that level. I'd say probably just off the cuff that probably more stuff happened. I thought that was more important and like valuable in episode 1 than in 2.
Yeah, I agree. So, like, to give just a little time to think, I would say I like this more than episode one. I think, as he said, which was is a great way to say it, is that there was more important
It
storylines
flowed
and
better too. It flowed better.
yeah, like the pacing was better than last episode. I agree with you, Jeff. Like it flowed much better this time around because I was happy that the plot storylines were converging. Like I was happy that the three main kids already are going to Washington D.C. because I was concerned we're gonna like pre-launch that into the the whole season, like 4 3 episodes. I was very happy that we got them right away into DC, because some shows will drag, like one like Walking Dead, right? Like you remember in season 6, well, half of with Rick trying to take these walkers
There's
to
no
this.
comparison between Walking Dead and this. Let me tell you
I
right
know.
now, just the way this is shot compared to The Walking Dead is not even at the same scale.
Oh no, no. I mean, this is sci-fi, and it was like this is
No,
like
when they do the White House scenes, it's very low budget. Like they do a
oh
good job
yes,
with it. You know what I'm saying? Like they do a pretty good job with it, but it's very low budget. The White House looks a lot better than that.
yeah.
Come on, man. You
I
know what I'm
mean,
saying? Like seriously,
I don't know. Like
just
I
look
don't
at
know
the
how
White
many.
House, bro.
We've seen so many White House and movies and television, man.
And they look
I
better than
Oh my god, which TV did it better? What, West Wing did it better than?
watching the stuff on 4K really fucks you up a little bit, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. See, with the
It
four
really changes the game, doesn't it? Like when you fully switch over to 4K and you're watching everything in 4K on a 4K TV and whatnot, and when using 4K screens, it changes the way things look.
yeah, especially for older things. If you
Yes,
watch some like older movies, like you can see the special effects, like the Twilight Zone.
it feels almost eerie.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really bad. So yeah. So
You feel like- or you feel like you're there
mm,
in some of
yeah,
them. You know what I mean? Like you almost feel like you're like in the fucking movie.
yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I haven't tried 4K before, but it was one time I saw one friend that had like a 4K DVD before. It was pretty interesting. So like okay, so like I agree with you. The White House is not good, but the kills here were awesome. Like
Oh
let's
yeah,
first, like that's one thing that like at least this and Walking Dead has really good kills, and Chucky has great kills. I mean, and I will say that I like that we're like still getting the kills. Like I was happy that we got like what 2 kills in this episode, which is great because we got the
yeah.
one. Yeah,
Was it
go
just
ahead.
one first episode? Was it just the one? Yeah, it was just the one.
Yeah, it was with Teddy.
Is that pretty much like is the in the overall series? Is it normal for like all the killings to be so like a lot of them to be so grotesque and like so overdone?
Um, well, yeah. I see the Chucky franchise in general always been like that. Like in terms of gore and grotesque, it's always like that. And this series has not like has been consistently been over the top murder and all that, which is great. Like I
Well,
mean,
I was talking to Cyber on the phone and talking to him about the attorney kill or the secretary kill. The
oh yeah,
secretary,
yeah,
like when he opened her up with that letter opener or whatever, whatnot, and everything. Like he really fucking like caught her. Pardon my French, but he really like Chucky really like didn't I don't even know how to explain that.
like he you know what he did? I rewatched it this
Did,
today.
did did she like roll her head like roll the wrong way or something like that?
Yeah, like it did it did like sideways and and then that's why Chucky made the joke about like why I'm looking or like he made a comment like why like it's upside down or something like that.
You
So
probably would you probably would be alive through that too.
yeah, she was alive until like when
No, you
the
would be though in real life. I think probably too. If you think about it,
I I don't know.
I've read some studies about like like what's feasible in that area. You know what I'm saying and whatnot, like in terms of like decapitation and shit like that and whatnot, and blood loss to the brain and whatnot and everything. And
yeah, yeah,
it's permissible that you
yeah,
could still be like functioning and whatnot and everything, and see what's going on and whatnot, and be cognizant of your surroundings and whatnot, and still have like half your head cut off or whatever and whatnot, for like quite a while.
yeah. That's very true. Like even bullets. Like when a bullet hit you, you still have your conscience for a little bit until the blood clots your organs. Then you die like soon.
Oh,
Not right
when you
away.
get shot in the head, yeah. I mean, when you get shot in the
Yeah,
head, you basically instantly get a traumatic brain injury. And
yeah,
then like you have bleeding that's like profuse.
yeah,
Unless you get lucky, and like like some people whatnot, where like the bullet will like hit a bone,
yeah, yeah.
like
I
stop.
agree.
You know what I mean, or whatever. You know what I'm saying, or lodge, right? And for some reason the person will not bleed out, or
Yeah,
they're not bleeding on their own. That because that happens sometimes. People get shot in the head and they survive.
yeah, it's true. I mean, even like even like characters like Kill Bill, she got survived by a bullet. I'm trying to figure out like Bill Killer.
I think
Like,
I had a guy one time in New York that got shot in the head.
yeah, so
Real,
like,
real gangster, like what I'm saying, that took like a side shot or whatever, whatnot, that like ricocheted and fractured, and like parts of the casing were still in his brain and whatnot, and everything, but they didn't go in because just like with me, like what I'm saying, like the bleeding stopped. They
yeah,
only go in if they can't stop the bleeding.
yeah, I agreed. I was just looking at the private chat. I was like, yeah, yeah. I wish we have Chucky t-shirts. One
It
day.
really it helps you when you have the t-shirts, doesn't it? It
Yeah,
helps you stay focused.
yeah. Be focused. I'm very focused, but I will definitely want a Chucky t-shirt one day. Oh, I have I have a family over here. I have a Nightmare Before Christmas pajamas now. It's really cool.
Well, yeah, you have a family over there. Of course, I know that whatnot, everything.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay,
I've
so
got just to
yeah,
some extent.
yeah, yeah. So I had family visitors here this week. They left today, and
Oh, you actually had family over. I didn't know that.
yeah, yeah. So it's been kind of like it's been fun. Because they were oh, well, now I have to get the echo. Hold on, let me fix that if I can.
What's up, Dodger? Huh?
Ah, great, great.
What do you got going on?
Okay, okay, that's good. Anyway,
Yeah, you sound fine.
oh, okay, that was odd. Anyway, I'm sorry. So okay, so let's do this kind of like each piece section. So the beginning. So we pick up from where episode one left with the three kids, and they're talking about how to get to Washington D.C. Right?
I would break it almost in probably like four parts.
Yeah,
If you think about it, you know what I mean? Like really, like there's almost like it's almost like a four quarters kind of deal, basically, right? As far as like
yes,
where we start off, and the episode goes by pretty quick, even though it's longer, isn't it? Isn't this one
yeah,
49 minutes and this last one was 42?
yeah. This one was let me check. It's like 45 minutes longer than the first one. Um, I let me yeah, something like that. I Let me check the
This
episode.
one was longer, and you could feel it.
Yeah, because okay, episode one was 43 minutes, and then this one was 45 minutes, so it was longer, for good reasons. Because as you say before, Jeff, it's like four segments into like one. So like the first segment I'm talking about is the three kids, right? Like we're seeing them trying to hatch the plan to how to get Chucky and kill him. So what do you thought about that segment?
I love that actress when she comes right in and she's like, "We're here fucking again for Chucky" or whatever, or some shit like that. That was hilarious.
Yeah, it was so funny that she didn't like what was it like she didn't get catch on that the kids were already knew that Chucky was already at the Washington D.C. with the TV nose, and you say, oh, you already know that, and Oh my god, she's so funny. She was in the first season.
What is her name? Let me pull up Chucky.
Yeah. Um. Here, I'll give you her name.
Oh,
Miss Fairchild is her name. Fairchild. Miss Fairchild. Um. So Miss Fairchild, if anyone hasn't seen the Chucky series, so Miss Fairchild is a teacher from their high school in Hackensack, New Jersey. She was a major player in season one, and she got framed by Chucky in season one, but she got her, the charges dropped after what happened in season one, and she came back last season. In the season two finale, where Lexi's mom got killed, and she got to adopt the three kids in last season. So we got Miss Fairchild here, and I was very happy that we got her here. Now I was very shocked that we got her killed, but it was kind of expected. Like if you watch a horror movie, when you have a nice and like bubbly character, they're gonna die in a horror movie, and she was gonna die like no matter what because she was so nice and like kind to the kids. It was kind of obvious she was gonna die.
is that the only episode she was even in? Of this
No,
season?
I so the recap I just did now. She was in the first season, a couple of the episodes.
But this is the first season she was in season 3. The first
Yeah,
episode.
yeah, and she was in
Her
last episode.
her sex talk with the boys was hilarious.
Yes.
She was trying to explain to them. She was asking them if she wanted to help them with like the top and bottoming part or whatever, whatnot, and everything. I thought that shit was hilarious.
Yes, and
That's
oh
in
my god,
the third quarter of the episode.
yeah, but it was still funny, like because Devlin say "I will tell you later" to Jake. That was so funny with the running gag. It's like I'll tell you later about
Oh, the bathhouse thing.
yeah the bathhouse thing. Oh my god, it was so funny.
You ever see a band played on?
Oh, oh no, I that
You
that
ever saw
was
a band played on from back in the day? Yeah, that was when HBO first. It was an HBO film back in the day. Remember when HBO used to make movies? Do they still make movies?
they do like here and there. Yeah, it's kind of rare thing for HBO to make
I
movies.
got to start following their new TV series as they're coming out because I told you the Last of Us is great. You're gonna have to come in and do Last of Us season 2 with us. I'll have to
Yeah,
get you a T-shirt.
yeah, yeah. No one, I maybe after the podcast, like you have to give me your HBO account, and then I'll probably start watching first season very
It's
soon.
a good idea.
To catch up. Yeah,
You should get caught up, yeah, because I think you'd really enjoy it. It's a really good show.
yeah,
I know we talked about it a couple times, and whatnot, because it kind of parallels Daryl Dixon a little bit. You know what I mean?
yes.
Which, speaking of which, we got a big finale tomorrow night, buddy.
I know. I'm so sad it's gonna end. Like,
I'm
uh,
stoked. I just thought about that. I just remember we have a live stream tomorrow night, and like now that I'm feeling better and whatnot, and everything, I'm still having a hard time. I can't get my ADHD meds, unfortunately, because of the stupid
ooh,
manufacturing shortage they're having or whatever, whatnot. But I'm not the only creator that's dealing with that.
no,
Believe me, I've talked to other creators and whatnot, and everything, and you've heard people on the shows, Andres. You've heard other people talk about their kids and whatnot, not being able to get it and whatnot, and everything.
yeah,
I'm not the only one. I don't feel like alone or special or anything like that. Whatnot. I know I'm just another person suffering, in this situation. But
yeah,
no, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting. And if we do end up re-reviewing WandaVision, that'll be the first time I've watched WandaVision since we reviewed it when we
yeah,
started the MCU Bleeding Edge. So if you think about it, the first show we ever did was the first real show I ever did with Perry Ramsey and Cyber as co-hosts was WandaVision episode 1.
yeah. For me, so WandaVision was my
I've done
first.
shows, I'd done shows before that. I collaborated with other creators and whatnot, and everything. But that was when Cyber and Perry came in and whatnot. And we became like the MCU's Bleeding Edge.
Yeah, yeah. No. Yeah, you tell me about this story. It's really
They
good.
were they were they were my special guest hosts then. You know what I mean? Whatnot, and then I just made them my co-hosts. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Yeah, no.
You
Sorry,
started one YouTube channel with WandaVision too, right?
yeah. So like everyone, if you haven't known, as Jeff brought up my second channel, that doesn't grow too much as my first channel subscribers, the DC Marvel Plus Talk. WandaVision was my weekly discussion podcast for like a podcast, and so it was very special. And so this is my first time rewatching it. Again after what 2 years ago,
Yeah.
since I started the show, the second channel 2 years ago. So I'm very excited to rewatch it because I was excited to rewatch Loki, and I think it's good to rewatch these now. You know, for his first time. Yeah, I'm excited for Walking Dead. Daryl Dixon. It's definitely my favorite show of this year in terms of watching TV show. Um, I think that the showrunner and the actor that plays uh, yeah, I would definitely do that. And yeah, so like like did much better with their storylines than say um Dead City was in terms of their storyline, because this show was much more confident with the storyline and all that. Oh yes, definitely so. Send me your link, and I definitely can show it.
No, no, that's definitely something you should definitely do. Is you should definitely go back in the YouTube video and whatnot and everything, and like go through the editing process and whatnot once it posts, and just that one section in YouTube during the upload process where it allows you to add the banners and whatnot and drop your links and shit and whatnot and everything. You should add some links in during this section and whatnot
Oh,
to check out some of the stuff we're talking about, like the Daryl Dixon episode reviews and whatnot and everything, right?
okay. I see where the
You know what I mean? Like banners or whatever the hell it's called. Not banners. You know what I'm talking about. When this
yeah.
is done, when it goes on YouTube, right?
Okay, I can do that.
You can edit it. You can go through the timeline, right? And you can drop in.
Okay.
I'll show you. If we need to work on it together, we'll do it together. But you know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
You're used to doing it when you upload the video itself.
Yeah, I get. I was wondering what banners was when I was looking at.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know because you did that a couple times.
I'm talking about when you actually upload your video itself. Like that part, that one spot where like it asks you when you're uploading your content.
Yeah.
Obviously, I like to talk about content creation sometimes when we're reviewing. But no, I don't need to just to get off course, Andres. But
No.
you asked my opinion on the opening of the episode. I mean, again, I think that Devin Sawa is really good as the president.
Yeah.
I think that the introduction of that one character actor as like the cleaner
Yeah.
in the episode or whatever, whatnot, and everything was good. Like, I liked him right off the bat. I kind of liked what he added. I've seen him in a lot of different shit as like he's done a lot of TV. But either way, I like the kids getting together and whatnot and everything. I don't like how they're kind of manipulating the one kid, the son.
Oh, the son Grant. Yeah.
He's just arrogant and egotistical because he's a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not really a piece of shit, I don't think.
No, I think first episode did a good job of showing Grant as like a good kid. He's just trying to be accepted because he's now a president.
Is that really what young guys like that say to girls, like shit like that, like "Hey girl" and shit like that, and text messages or whatever?
I don't know. I never done that.
That don't play out there, guys. Just to be clear, like you're gonna get no play with some weak ass shit like that.
Yeah, but it was funny because Lexi, say he's like an F boy, and so it seems like
I don't even know what that means. What even is the definition of a fuck boy? I mean, seriously.
I don't know this, folks. I'm just like thinking, like in terms of the definition of an F boy, it's more like he's like a ladies' man basically, and he's
like a piece of shit too. Because like I'm a ladies' man, but like I'm a decent dude. You know what I'm saying?
That's more like that. He's not a douche. He's just like a very overconfident person that like he likes to like
Well, look at the environment he grows up in.
Yeah, well, exactly, and you see that more in this episode, especially with the security guard he has and his mom.
You're going to take advantage of that shit and whatnot and everything if you're a kid.
Yeah, exactly, and we see that like the coffee shop, like he just randomly bots like All
I would
those.
get, I would probably get all that. I would get all the tail I could too if I was him. What are you
Yeah,
kidding me? Why
yeah.
not?
No. So to answer your question, I agree with you that it is kind of like really bad on them to like trick Grant, but it could be a good story point where they feel kind of sorry for Grant, but then he become a part of the team because think about it, because he doesn't know that Chucky is with his brother,
Where
Henry.
where does Chucky have the sister at?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Sister act like I mean,
Well, one girl says she's looking for her sister.
oh yes, Lexi's sister. So okay,
Is she dead or what? Where the fuck is she?
I'm trying to figure out. So my theory is,
They have all these recurring like actors that play different characters and whatnot. Do they have characters that stay the same character from season to season? I mean, obviously they do. So what
yeah.
I'm saying, like, how does Chucky have the ability to have the sister hidden or whatever? He's a doll.
Well, first off, like he's a very like well planned villain. Like he planned to have a huge army of Chucky in the first season, and then season two, he had like multiple Chuckies around, and like they were trying to kill the kids in the like Catholic school. So he's he knows how to plan these off. I think the
And he's
sister.
banging Jennifer Tilly too. So like, you know what I'm saying? You got to give him props because I wouldn't mind banging Jennifer Tilly too.
Yeah. Oh my God, Jennifer. Next episode is going to be great because we're going to see Jennifer Tilly, which is great. Um, but yeah, I have to like I I I'm with you, Jeff. I, I'm with you, Jeff, about the kid. Lexi's sister. Where is
I'm
she?
trying to show you my Little Mermaid shirt, brother. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was
No,
gonna.
no, I was doing this actually, like because she's got such big tits.
Oh my God. Oh, there, folks. There's Jeff True Knowledge showing his true knowledge skill sets now. Um, no, I was gonna comment. I like your shirt. I was like, oh look, you have the Little Mermaid, and
Oh, very good. Hey, you know what? I'm going kid friendly, baby.
yeah, exactly, kid friendly. The most kid friendly thing we just say now, folks.
So I take that chastity belt off with the fucking skeleton key.
Yeah, that was true. I have an idea.
That's right. I didn't say that, Andres. I said that shit.
Oh my God. See, folks, this is what you need on your Sunday nights. Just me, Jeff, just screwing around now. um.
Oh
Oh
man.
my God. So the sister, like,
Did I really say that with the skeleton key too? Oh man,
oh my God.
I'm so grimy. I feel bad.
Hey, look, folks. Hey, we're gonna get grimy in Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So this is gonna be a big surprise.
Why does that have to be a list? Was there to be a homosexual gay sex scene in every episode?
Well, okay. So I don't know if you know this, but like
There's I'm just kidding. There
okay,
is no they didn't even have sex this episode. They got caught because of the mom, whatnot, that they got killed. I was pissed off. In
yeah,
quarter two or quarter three, right in the middle or whatever the episode, they killed her off. What were those
yeah.
fucking pictures that guy showed the wife at the end?
Okay,
She had an affair, huh?
yeah. So no. Devin Sawa's president is having an affair. So that's what the picture's about.
Oh, the president was having an affair.
Yes, prior to them going into the White House.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So let's get into that like third segment.
Now it was interesting watching the fixer guy interact with the wife.
Yeah. So like we think about that, Jeff. Like I like it. I am very curious what the Claire is gonna be. Like like come on, like he's gonna die, right? If Chucky knows
Well,
that he's
I mean, basically, right? The kids are still trying to get in the White House. That's their biggest thing is they want to get to Chucky,
yeah,
right? So like they meet
Grant.
what's his name or whatever at the coffee shop or whatever, right?
Hmm.
At the end of like the first quarter or whatever, right? And whatnot. And that's when you mentioned like how he was kind of he kind of told him what to do and whatnot and told her what to do and whatnot and everything, like, and told
Yeah,
them the
yeah,
power and whatnot. We don't do that, folks, just to be clear. We
yeah,
don't treat people like that in public. Like, we're not like subscribe to our YouTube channel, my YouTube channel now, or follow my TikTok. We don't do any of that. That's not how the game really works. But or else we wouldn't have like followers or like fans or anything like that, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But no, and then we get right around then, is when we get the secretary getting killed, right? And it's a typical Chucky style, killing. He's really killing quick in this episode.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like it's like almost like it's like Jaws. In Jaws, when Jaws would come, and you had that like suspense building up because you're about to get. You had that the moments with Chucky, right, where they kind of leave you hanging in the audience, wondering when he's going to pop out. You know he's going to kill people.
Yeah.
It's a matter of like how he's going to do it and when, right?
Yeah, it's very true, and we see in this episode, right, where he's actually getting to places. Is that like what do you call it, the vending machine air?
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, that's how he's getting into places, like in where the Miss Fairchild was at.
That would make sense. That would make sense that the White House would have venting like that and whatnot. That would be large enough and whatnot and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for like a toy to like sneak into. And
it would too, because you think about it when it comes to venting, especially with older buildings. Like if you look at the World Trade Center situation with 9/11, that's one of the things that one of the cops told me after 9/11, because I'm from New York, Andres.
Yeah.
One of the detectives I talked to told me that like one of the biggest problems with the first tower and the second tower was the fact that they had the old school laundry shafts and garbage shafts, right? Where you remember, you know what I mean, where you could just overflow shit and whatnot, and it would just go right down like to the tube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, whatnot, down to the bottom, whatnot, and that opened up pockets of air for that fuel and the heat and the fire. And it also gave the fire oxygen too, because there was oxygen pocketed in those vents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about it. You know what I'm talking about? Those old school ones where people used to throw the garbage in the laundry. All the towers had those all from top to bottom.
Yeah. Like what Jeff is talking about. If you go to a hotel, if you've been to a hotel, like not like the new fancy ones now, but previously hotels have that with those like very open like garbage disposal.
In Vegas, New York City, if you go to one of the old school hotels, they still have them.
Yeah, and no. I understand what you're talking about, Jeff. Yeah, that is crazy.
They have like huge chutes, like what I'm saying, like where they have venting and whatnot. That's like huge. It's like 6 by 6.
Yeah.
Or like 10 by 8 or whatever, and whatnot, and it's all the way through. It's just one big chute. Right, wow. And that's how the flame was able to like spread right through.
Yeah. So, okay, now you made me curious about the two towers having like. Well, it makes sense with the garbage disposals. Yeah. They
had the old school laundry and they had the old school garbage disposals.
Okay.
Buildings.
Yeah. Two towers were like business towers.
They empty out in the basement. Think about it. Think about where garbage disposals get emptied out at, and where the laundry would go.
Yeah, I know it, folks. I hope you guys know.
It would go to the bottom floor, right?
Yeah.
But that's where it would be. It would be on the bottom floor, like the main lobby area would be like where or underneath.
Underneath. Yeah, like hospitals. Like if you go to a hospital, there's the same system there. Big garbage disposals and like laundry disposal as well. Like you throw them there, folks. That is very true. I don't know how the system is for the hospitals, but like a long time, like it was there.
This is old shit. This is old construction. We're talking about stuff that people don't do anymore.
Yeah, and see, now I'm talking about that. It makes me think that that's probably how Chucky is getting the power like cut off. Is he probably knows an area of the vending like air.
Well, the ventilation system would give you access to like the whole infrastructure of like the inside of the walls. You know what I'm saying? Whatnot. Like you could just basically jump right in, play with the electricity and whatnot and everything and whatever, right? Like
yeah.
Once you get outside of the ventilation, it's all wide open.
Yeah, that is very true. That makes a lot of sense now. Like,
You can get into walls and shit.
yeah, which Chucky can do. See, folks, we're giving you actual true knowledge of like what's going on with the White House. Yeah, that's very true. Jeff, I like that. That makes total sense what Chucky doing, especially that last episode, first episode, like the beginning where the power was cut off. It makes total sense now what was going on and how Chucky was getting into that.
Well,
I'm glad.
it's farcical that like as a doll he'd be able to like manipulate that kind of shit and whatnot. But that's part of the show.
Yeah, I mean, well, let's be honest.
It's
Like,
part of the show. It's part of the
yeah, it's
show.
part of the show. Yeah, yeah, it's true. But also, he's a doll. Like, people is not gonna.
No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. It's whatever you want to call it. What's the word? It's farcical.
Yeah, it's not school. Yeah, it's campy.
it's
If I
camp.
have to say, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, kind of like that trailer I saw for that movie with the professor, the holdovers.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. That's gonna be good. I actually kind of curious about
Oh, I've got to add Animal House to the
that.
review list
Oh,
for next year. I'm looking at my Animal House poster. You know an Animal House poster? If you ever
oh
look
my,
at our old shows, they used to have one behind me.
oh my
Now it's
God.
right across from me. I used to
Oh
have an
yeah.
American flag back here. Then I put the Band-Aid poster where the American flag is. Now it's on the other side.
Oh my God. I love Monica. Amado House. It's one of my favorite
You've
comedies.
never
You
seen
should.
it. You got to go back and watch some of the old MCU Bleeding Edge shows, man. I'm telling you, Andres, you haven't even seen me really moderate yet, brother. Brother.
Oh my God. No. I already see your point already now. I don't need to go back. No offense, buddy. I can watch you now and I'll go back to the past.
Hey, as far as Chucky goes, yeah, it's farcical, but it works,
Yeah.
and it's just not scary to me.
Yeah, it's very funny when I was growing up. Like, yeah, like a lot of horror
More
movies.
entertaining than scary.
Yeah, like, yeah, the Chucky franchise was never scary. They were always like funny and like very over the top with the kills since day one. I mean, like it's funny. You've seen the first three films as we discussed, right?
I can't remember. No, you know what? Honestly, I never got into Chucky as a kid. I realized that I never did. Out of all the different franchises, I watched Chucky at least out of all of them.
Ooh, that's good.
I watched all the Hellraisers, like you know what I'm saying. I watched all the Jasons, I watched all the Freddys, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I never fucked with Chucky. I think I watched the first one.
Wow.
Then I watched the one with Jennifer Tilly, the one from the '90s.
Ride of Chucky. That's the fourth one. Yeah. See, that one's great. Right.
So I didn't see two or three. I don't think.
Yeah. Three is fine. You don't really have to see that one. That's one that's really weak. Worst one of the series.
Hellraiser's one I gotta add to the list too, man. Hellraiser's a classic.
Yeah, I know. God, Hellraiser. I seen the first one. I like. I seen the first one a long
It's
time
good.
ago. It's
It's
really
good.
good. Yeah.
It is. It's a good movie. The
Yeah.
concept of it's really cool.
Yeah. I heard the new one is good. The reboot.
Did you know that we started reviewing Halo last year and then we never finished it?
Yes, you told me that. I mean,
What did you think about that? Did you watch Halo?
I haven't seen. I don't have Hulu or. Where
Oh no, Paramount Plus.
Paramount? Yeah, I no, I don't have Paramount Plus.
Did you ever play the games? Do you know about the lore?
I no, I have to confess, I'm not a big video game person. Like I do play some video games, but it's not like big. I haven't played the Halo games. I'm not familiar with like the universe and all that. I just know the one.
It's interesting. If you ever have a chance to read the books,
Mhm.
the novels, the novelization of Halo, it's actually really deep.
Yeah,
Seriously, it really is. I've read almost all of them. The lore is really good.
yeah, I see. Like I know the franchise. I know the main character. I forgot the name of Commander something or Chief. What's his name? Who was it?
Master Chief.
Matt. Okay, thank you, Major Chief. Yeah. So that's really it for me in terms of the Halo stuff. Besides the unmade film, like that's the thing. I know about the unmade like Peter Jackson and Neil Blomkamp Hello movie they were supposed to make before it didn't make it. But yeah, that's really it for me in terms of Hello movies, Hello stuff. So yeah, and also I heard not good things about the TV show. So
No, I never went back and finished it.
yeah, I look.
We got to like episode 5, and I just gave up.
Yeah, I mean, like, first off, I mean, you cannot like when you have a character that doesn't have a face and like is cover like Judge Dredd or like Major Chief, you do not show their face. If you did, that's where your whole show is wrong and like it's gonna fail, and that's what happened with the Halo show, in my mind, in my opinion. Um, but yeah, you told me about that, and you told me about the novels have been pretty good. The
Yeah,
Halo
they
stuff.
are. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I've still got to check out those Thrawn novels.
Oh yeah. See, I'm curious about the Thrawn trilogy that Wrath and Khan
Yeah,
and
that
Jay,
Jay.
yeah,
Yeah,
Jay and Ray we were talking about. Like I'm
hopefully
very.
Jay will come on and do an episode of Loki with us. It'll be nice.
Ooh.
That's one thing, Andres, that I really look forward to in the future with you on the Bleeding Edge is collaborating more and meeting more guests and whatnot, meeting more good people. You know what I'm saying? Whatnot, because like that's we're going to get back to that.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll do the same thing and you'll bring more guests on and whatnot and everything when you do your lives or whatnot, because I know you're going to keep live streaming.
Yeah. I probably will. Yeah. I need to plan. I'm gonna have a plan after I'm done with Chucky and create some like a schedule. So sorry because like I got some ideas. But yeah. Anyway, so let's get back to the like Klinger thing. Like first off, the Klinger was very funny. Like he say he lost a bet from Obama, which is funny.
Something like that. Yeah, the fixer guy.
Yeah, the fisted guy. Like I love.
What is that actor's name?
I okay.
It's so hard to pull this up because of because of the fact that they have so many different actors and actresses that have played different characters.
I know. I
It's
mean,
so hard. So it's hard for me to simulate and figure out who's who. I want to say isn't that guy's what is that guy's name? Brad something? What is his name?
so the cleaner is Warren Price, and he's played by um Gil Bellows. So I can. Oh, You know what? I recognize him. He's the actor that plays Tommy Williams, the kid in Shawshank Redemption. Where
Oh no shit! That's right. That is him. That's Tommy.
yeah, and I'm looking at his Wikipedia now, and
Oh,
that's
Josh,
who he is.
gotta go on the list too.
Oh my god, we need to do. See, was it next year? Yeah, next year we need to do because its 30th anniversary is coming up next year.
Well,
So,
you're due for another pick coming up here too soon. So
ooh,
you got another one coming up of your own.
oh man, I got a couple ideas. Oh my, this is gonna be.
You might have to moderate that one.
Oh my god. Oh god, I need to think what's gonna be good. Anyway, we'll discuss that soon.
Oh come on, you can you know how many times I've had special guest co-hosts come on and moderate the MCU's Bleeding Edge.
Yeah,
If other creators can come on and do it, you can do it too.
yeah, I know. I mean, I wanted to find the right movie for us to discuss. You know, I did I picked Django Unchained, but
And that was a really good review. I just watched it the other day. Actually, I watched our review.
yeah, I like that. It was really great. It was very fun. And then, yeah, I'm trying to think what could be good. It depends on.
There's so many movies to pick from, man.
Yeah. I just want to find the right one. The next time where all of us could be excited for.
We're trying
Anyway,
to group them a little bit, so we're doing 2 or 3 of the same genre in a row.
okay. I'm thinking
Oh,
about.
We've got The Godfather and The Godfather 2 coming up.
Yes, we are. So plus.
Oh my god, folks!
Yeah, well, folks, we're gonna go first the Western next week. Well, this Wednesday,
Hateful Eight. Oh
April
man,
8th. Yeah, so I'm very excited for
first
that.
time watching it.
Yeah, me too. Actually, me too. I'm a huge Tarantino fan. Yeah, that movie I'm very curious about.
I think Cyber's actually double moderating this week. He's moderating that on Wednesday, and then he's going to moderate Loki on Friday.
Wow. Well, that's gonna be exciting.
Hey, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. Cyber does a good job.
Yes, Cyber's awesome. I hope Cyber can come here soon. If not, that's okay. He could come back next week or whatnot, or we just see him Wednesday or Friday.
So the actress that plays the wife,
Yes.
what has she done during the other Chucky seasons?
Well, so her first introduction to the show was last season. She played a nun who so the nun she played last season was a crazy nun. She was very strict, and she found one of the Chucky dolls, aka Buff Chucky. Uh, when you get to finish up season one, season two, there's like multiple versions of Chucky, and they had different personality, which is funny. But I'm not gonna spoil it. But there's a buff Chucky, and she thinks that Chucky is a god, and it came down to earth, and so she becomes obsessed with Chucky, and so she becomes a main like another antagonist that the people our heroes have to face. So she gets killed pretty awesomely last season, which is great. Which I'm not gonna spoil it. It's fun. And so she's coming back for this season as the president. So this is her second time being Chucky in the TV show after season two. I can pull up her name very quickly because so Lauren Jean actually she played Frederick Freddy Lawns in the Hannibal show. I don't know if you've seen the Hannibal TV show with Mac Mixon. She plays that reporter that's very cocky in the Hannibal Lecter films. I don't know if you've seen the Michael Mann Manhunter film. Sam Lane, who's in the Avatar films, he plays that character. And then and Phil, the late great Phil Seymour Hoffman plays him in the 2001 Hannibal Red Dragon film. I'm sorry,
We talked about that before, remember?
Yeah, we were talking about that.
I never saw Manhunter.
Yeah. Very intriguing film. To just repeat that, like it's a very intriguing film. It's nothing like the anti-Hawking films. Like it's very like you are like kind of film. It's very Michael Mann film. If you've seen his films, like
Michael Mann, yeah.
Like if you've seen Heat or Miami Vice with Jamie Foxx.
Oh man, he's gotta go on the list too, man. I gotta start writing some of this shit down.
Hey, I'm surprised we haven't talked about Heat. Like that's my favorite movie. Heat is a great film. So
every movie is your favorite movie.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's a running gag for me, right? It's my favorite movie. I mean personally, my favorite movie is Lost in Translation, and
well, we got a review too. That Nicolas Cage movie with Elizabeth Shue, Leaving Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I want to see his film Pig. That was like 2 years ago. I want to see that one. I heard that was great film with Nicolas Cage.
We've got Face Off and fucking and what's it called? The Rock coming up in December.
Yeah, you could count me in with both those films. I love
The Rock. I've already got you put in. What do you mean? Put in?
Yeah,
you're already there.
Yeah, remember I'm in next week.
I just put you in I just put you in the schedule in my book for every movie review.
Oh my god, no!
And then you either come on or you don't.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you, I tell you when I
know you do. That's what I'm saying. That's why I just put you down.
Yeah, I mean, this
I know you let me know. You'll let me know within like a reasonable time period whether or not you're going to be there or not, whether you want to do it or not. You always do. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
I was like a pretty good feel for what you like. So I know I assume like when we're doing The Godfather and The Godfather 2, I know you want to be there.
Yeah. I mean, come on, folks. You had to be there for The Godfather movies. The first two.
I've never seen them before.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm going.
And this is Cyber we're talking about.
Yeah,
Mr. 10,000 movies or whatever behind him or whatever and whatnot and all that. And he's never seen the Godfather movies, and I can't. And I'm moderating both of them, dude. I better start. That's what I better start working on. Holy fuck!
You have to, because like
I'm gonna have.
especially
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the movie twice probably.
yeah, well, especially for Godfather Part 2 because that has
Both of
like
them. I'm gonna have to watch them both twice.
yeah,
Once
well,
I just watch them, and then once again for the first time in 20 years probably or something like that, and then again, so I can actually do my outline.
yeah,
Then I'm gonna have to do
um,
research too.
that too. Um, like 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 I
Oh, I
well,
didn't think about that. That's gonna be some serious shit.
yeah, well, it's not gonna be big for Part 1, but Part 2 is much bigger because there's like two storylines. There's one for Michael, and then we got like a prequel storyline with his father, like rising up as the Godfather.
I know, but I gotta get the guy. I gotta get some good guests to come out with us though for those films. It won't be hard to sell that.
Yeah, we need to find like a good crime or like Godfather fan. To like this
We've
stuff.
got we believe we've got a couple. We have a couple of collaborations. We always have a couple of collaborations in the works for the Bleeding
Yeah,
Edge. We always do.
yeah, folks. We have collaboration. Like just like for the Loki stuff, it's like we're on Fridays. Like a lot of people have worked on Fridays and
I think it's going to be mostly me, you, and Cyber probably for most of the series. I think that's how we're going to do it. I like
yeah,
it like
yeah, yeah. I mean, I I'm fine with that. I mean,
that. It kind of brings us back to the roots, our roots. You know what I mean? What, you know, like in a way. You know what I'm saying?
that's true. Hey, I like it that way. I've been enjoying that for the last two reviews we've
I
done.
have too. Loki's been great.
Yeah. So we've been enjoying that. I think
Episode 2 was really good.
yes. Everyone, check out our review on episode 2 of Loki. It was great.
Really
It was fun. Yeah, it was
really
really fun. Just like Chucky in this episode 2.
real. No, I mean,
Yeah.
uh, if I had to say, without question, I was really pissed off that they killed off that mother character. Like that pissed me
Yeah.
off. You know,
So yeah. So what do you think about it? Like, I was hoping that she survived the season, but I just had the feeling they're gonna kill her off some point. But I was surprised they did it this like now in episode 2.
well, you know what? The universe is pretty small, so Chucky only has so many options, right?
Yeah.
So you're right. She kind of had to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to be able to like have the body count and whatnot and everything and all that, right? The American flag kill was pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought for a minute that he was going to sever her head.
I was thinking that she was gonna make it out, like she was gonna punch Chucky.
I was hoping she would.
Yeah, and then like I mean, this is also funny. It's farcical as well because it's very funny. They mentioned this in first season and then last season how powerful Chucky is as a doll because he has dark magic in his body. You know, like, if you've seen the Chucky films and the
He's
show,
extremely strong.
yeah, you know, it's very funny. He's like super strong.
Yeah. But did he dislocate his arms or some shit like that and whatnot to do that?
I'm trying to. I don't think so. It like you always see his buddy getting blood because in the first film, if you see the first,
You don't remember you don't remember him when he took off the American flag off of him? You don't remember him resetting his arms?
oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. I think he was more like like how you stretch. Like I think he was just doing the stretch, like he was stretching his body.
Okay, pardon me. What was that?
Yeah. No. It's okay. Like he was like stretching his body because he was like tying her struggle so much.
No, I mean because I'm coughing because my vape.
Oh, I know. I was trying to be professional to keep going. My bad. Oh god. Um,
Once
yeah,
the professionality goes out the window once you go live, baby.
yeah. I mean, we were gone after we did the little mermaid shirt.
And you did pretty good on your first live stream, man. You got a lot of you got a lot of views.
Yeah, it's actually growing pretty slow, which is good. It's up to 24 reviews actually.
That's good.
23 reviews. So yeah,
That's actually really good.
Yeah, it's
If
really
you look
good.
at our channel and you look at like our growth and whatnot and everything, you'll see that we started off like that too.
Yeah.
Our first videos don't have a lot of views. You know,
No.
now like basically like every like major series that we cover, every episode eventually ends up hitting like close to 10,000 views.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, one day we need to discuss like maybe another show we can discuss over my channel. Like if you don't have time over your channel, we can do it on my channel and like have that Sundays.
That's true. Oh,
You
well,
know,
I mean, that's right. When it comes to other shows and whatnot, like Gen V, for instance, or something like that, or whatnot. I didn't think about
yeah,
that. That's a good
yeah,
option.
yeah. Because if you wanted to discuss
Even
that,
Serial too. So
yeah, exactly. Because folks, like this show was supposed to be for the Monday report, but me, Jeff, were discussing it, and we just figured out like, okay, it couldn't fit our schedules for the Monday reports. So I just told him that maybe we can do it over my channel, to do the live stream, and and I wasn't thinking that maybe we could do this,
I
maybe in
think
the
I think it was a good move.
yeah, like so maybe in the future we can let's discuss Jane 5, the boy spinoff that just
Oh
came
yeah,
out.
no. I love the adult nature of it. It's very adult. It's very Chucky esque in that regard. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
It has the boys, which I haven't watched the boys yet either. Like, and that's one of those things where no, we need to talk, Andres, because that's one of those things where I do want to start paywalling some stuff on the Bleeding Edge and whatnot, and everything, right? And that's where we would get into like re-reviewing some stuff and whatnot, but for paywall purposes and
yeah,
doing like watch parties and stuff like that and whatnot and everything and all that. And we'll talk about that down the road. We've still got we've got 2 months left for the year to finish off. But
yeah,
no, that's why I keep my eye open, because I figured eventually that you were probably going to want to add a live stream or two a week to your schedule.
yeah,
Start kind of doing what we're doing.
yeah. I agree. Yeah,
That's what
not
happens. I told you before is that a lot of people usually come in and they end up doing something along the same model of what we do in their own form.
yeah, yeah. Mines will be much more like, folks. If you want to know, I will do mines a little more flexible, and I will switch it to more movies live stream, like Jeff is doing with movie reviews. Like I need to do that because sometimes I do want to talk about movies.
See,
So
that'll be a good outlet too, because there's stuff that we just don't have time to do on the Bleeding Edge.
yeah, yeah, it's very true.
We just don't have room to fit, you know what I mean, and whatnot. And that'd be a good way for you to be able to pick the movies that you want to pick.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, we need to go over that someday. Or after after we're done with the show. But anyway, let's see. So the death of the Miss Fairchild. Let's say rest in peace. She was a great character. I wish she survived, but it never happened. Of course, with these nice characters, they were gonna die anyway. I mean, it always happens with horror films, so it's not a big surprise. So, but at least she died not too badly. Like at least she died in suffocation. I mean, still bad, but like,
Not as bad as the Secretary.
yeah, yeah, exactly. It wasn't as bad as the Secretary, folks. But hey, it's a horror show. That's what you're expecting: kills and cursing and all that jazz. Anyway, so okay, so we're done with the killing part. Let's talk about I guess the fourth segment, the kid. Um, I guess that I mean the kid wasn't too much of this episode. Like
What about the kid at the breakfast table in the beginning when Chucky says he wants some fucking pancakes or
uh,
whatever?
or he wants meatballs. He wants sweet meatballs. Oh my god! When he say that, I was laughing so hard the first time, and it still gets to me. Oh my god! He's not a pancake. He's he likes fucking
You
sweet.
never see that young child again for the young boy. You never see him again for the rest of the episode.
No, that's the thing. I was just thinking about it just now. I was like, no, he doesn't like. Like we were focusing on like the parents.
And what's up with the president? Like, what's up with him not noticing? Like just having Chucky disappear? Like, what the fuck?
I,
Like, come on. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on. Like,
I,
how some shit just disappear like that?
I don't know. Like, see that see. I'm fine with Chucky sneaking around. That makes sense. But how is it our characters don't notice that he's disappearing. Like, doesn't make sense.
For real, like he's like he asked the security. He's like, has anybody been in the room? The guy's like, no. He's like, where's my mail opener, my letter opener? Nobody knows.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
It's so confusing.
now we got the wife hiding murders. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, yeah.
The husband doesn't even know.
Yeah, he's like such a relief. Like when he's gonna find out about his wife and the cleaner, when he's gonna find out that this doll is a killer, like a supernatural killer that's with his son. It's like it's just I want to bring up the Joseph name. It got confirmed that
Joseph, yeah.
yeah, I was very happy that they confirmed that Chucky is using the dead son's name. So I really like that they confirmed that in this episode, and like it was very convenient and kind of weird that this doll has the name of this dead son. So I'm happy about that. We got that like confirmed at the first episode because they were hinting that in the first episode. So it was great that they confirmed that in that episode. So that I remember, and I mean, you brought up Devin Sawa, like he's a great actor. I really like his
He's been really good.
Yeah, like come on, like if you've seen his films like Ali Hands and Final Destination, the first film, like he's a great actor. And
Yeah, he was good in Final Destination.
yeah. I haven't seen those movies, so I need to. I don't know. We'll see. we'll see with those movies.
I saw the first one in the theater in New York.
Oh really? Okay. Yeah.
I think or North Carolina when I was in college, North Carolina.
Yeah, this movie came out in 2000, so
2000? Oh no, I was still in New York then.
yeah. You definitely saw it like in 2000.
Yeah, I left New York in 2001.
Wow, 2001.
2002. I'm sorry, I left New York in 2002.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to North Carolina. I went to High Point University.
Ooh, nice. Getting information from True Knowledge himself about his history. What else? Is there anything else to say, Jeff, about episode 2? I think we covered everything that we have to discuss.
Just that, like I said, the dynamic between the fixer and the wife got really interesting.
Yes.
And you were going to talk about that and address that. And I was going to address my thoughts on the episode versus episode 1.
Yes.
My rating for the episode is probably a 7.
Okay.
It's not as good as the first episode. The first episode was a lot tighter. It was a lot more compact.
Yeah.
It shifted from scene to scene more fluidly. Even though there wasn't that big of a time difference in terms of the episode lengths, it seemed like there was more filler in this episode.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. I mean, because like
there was more exposition.
Yeah, there was more exposition, like trying to get our characters to like this one place.
And when there was activity, it wasn't like really like all that.
Yeah, impactful. Yeah, like it's really the mom, like the stepmom's death that was like the most impact with our main characters towards the end of the episode. That's the thing. So I can understand why.
That's right. I forgot about the ending too, because they did like Chucky scares the shit out of them. He's like, basically, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, and he implies come to get me because I'm waiting for you, because he knows that they know he's in the White House.
Now they're gonna have to pull some bullshit. Oh, they are. Oh, but they've already been scheduled to go visit. What's his name?
Grant for the White House,
because the wife is working with the fixer and trying to clean everything up.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. That would be convenient. Like, oh yeah, we're
still farcical. It's still like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, you know what I mean? Like the kids should realize something's like, you know, they should have known.
Yeah, I mean,
like, they know if they show up that they might get killed. They're gonna show up like armed or what? Are the two dudes gonna bang when they see Chucky or what? Like,
I mean, like, actually, Excuse me. Actually, it was very funny when they saw, what was it, the president's son, and they were commenting how cute he was. It was very funny. Like Jake like did the little like lion like sound like and then David was like, oh, he's pretty cute. That was very funny.
Hey,
Um,
it's sometimes it's actually flattering to get hit on by gay men.
hey, yeah,
It just
they
depends on how they. It just depends on how they go about it.
yeah. I liked how they did it here. Like it was fine. It was
Yeah, when
funny.
it's respectful, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, no, it was good. I don't know if you know this, but the creator of Chucky is gay. I don't know if you know.
Oh no! I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've had gay men come on. I'm from New York. I mean, of course, I've had gay men come on to me before, whatnot, and everything, and all that. And I've been hit on by lots of gay men. But it's obvious that I'm straight. Gay men can tell. They have that gaydar. You know what I mean? Whatnot. So they can tell what they don't even have to talk to me. They
Right.
know that I'm straight eight. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm. You know what I mean? Like some of them still test me, but like that's why I said like you said that it wasn't like out of line. There's a respectful way to go about it, and there's a non-respectful way to go about it. You understand what I'm talking about, Andres?
No. I agree. No. Dom is saying the creator of Chucky. He's gay and he knows how to do it very well.
Oh, hey, I've watched HBO series for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember
Yeah, I mean,
I watched Oz back in the day.
yeah. Oz. What else? True Blood had that. 6 feet under. Oh my god, a lot.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
True Blood. I'd love to go back and re-review that.
Mm. Hey, you have the max account, so we can
I
watch it.
know, you're right. I do. I've got access to all that shit, don't I? You know, I never watched Game of Thrones either.
Oh my god, I want to see House of Dragon because I seen the first pilot and I was so.
Did you watch any of our reviews? We reviewed the first episode, the first season.
I can. I definitely want to go back to see that. Actually,
I'll give you the mass information after the show.
yeah. So, anyway, so let me like to set my rating for this episode. I will give it a 9 out of 10. I thought this was better than the first episode for me because I care more about the three main characters. I was happy that they got more to do here. I'm happy they're in Washington, so like the plot is moving like in a good pace. And I'm very excited about what's going on with the cleaner and the mom. That's the reason that I put this higher than episode 1 because I think that part was very intriguing for me. Because I mean, like the kid with the Chucky thing is like you've seen that with first season of Chucky. You've seen that with the first 3 films with Andy, the main character. Um, so it's nothing new. So like I was happy that we didn't see the kid here. So I was happy that we saw the teenagers and the adults more. So I was happy about that. So it's a 9 out of 10 for me. I highly recommend watching this show and this episode. It's really great.
Me too.
Yeah. And so Jeff and I are want to say thank you everyone for joining me on the second live stream. This was so fantastic. I hope you enjoyed the intro. I hope you enjoy our humor. I hope you enjoy our sanity, our cooperation for so many times. It's been fun. I'm so happy we're doing this show. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Uh, First up, tomorrow, Monday Report, the MCU Bleeding Edge Monday Report. Me, Jeff, are going to review the season finale of Walking Dead. Daryl Dixon. We're so pumped. I'm going to see it after this live stream, folks. So I think, so I'm really excited about that. Then Wednesday, we got our movie loop back. For 2 weeks, right, Jeff?
Hateful
Um,
Eight. You got the
yeah,
Hateful Eight, baby.
exactly. Hateful Eight. I hope you guys see that. And then Friday, me, Jeff, and Cyber are back again to review um,
Loki season
Loki
2, episode 3.
season 2, episode 3. Thank you, buddy. And Cyber is going to be in the Hateful Eight as well. Let's not forget about that. So, but yeah, thank you everyone for joining me on Chucky episode 2. Let the right one in. We're going to be back next Sunday for episode 3, where Jennifer Tilly, aka Tiffany Valentine, is coming back. Our favorite character of the Chucky franchise. I hope you like her, Jeff. So she's a great actress.
Yeah.
So, and her sister as well. I don't know, she has a sister as well.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's the one that's in Cycle 2.
I'd do her without even seeing her picture.
Yeah. folks. Well,
It's called Dennis, baby. What's up? That's my flex.
yeah. Oh my god. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. I think that'd be a good way to end this stream. Anyway, next episode, Jennifer Tilly. She's going back as Tiffany Valentine for episode 3. That's gonna be exciting. Jeff, any last words, buddy?
Just that I'm still the grabbiest motherfucker you ever seen. And they game ain't changed, baby. What's up? We'll see you next time. Peace. We out.
Peace. Bye bye.